Hello, gorgeous soul. Welcome to your June astrology. Woo! It's a big one. We're back in retrograde season and we have the annual new moon eclipse of the sun. So it's all about going back, learning, grabbing the treasure from the past and getting ready to transform ourselves yet again. It may sound intense, but there's some lovely aspects this month, including Venus trine Jupiter. And also we have Venus in Cancer, making us want to nurture, and then Venus in Leo, making us confident. So self-nurturing at the beginning of the month, grabbing your courage and power as we move further into the month. Here's your monthly astrology. Aquarius, I have some hot tips for you on how to deal with this tempestuous month. Firstly, take advantage of the fact that Venus, the planet of love and abundance, is going into your position of not only health and well-being, but also taking care of the details, changing habits and patterns and shaking things up. Tiny changes can bring massive rewards for you with Venus here. And you know what? It is really important to pay attention to the details when we have all of this retrograde energy going on. But thanks to the fact that Venus is trine Jupiter as well on June the 3rd-ish, depending on where you are, you have this great opportunity to build security in your life. I know you don't really like standing still for too long. You're a visionary. You like to see the bigger picture. But right now, don't be looking at the bigger picture. Focus on the details, and big opportunities could be coming your way. Of course, we got to take advantage of it. It's not necessarily going to just fall out of the sky, but you have the power to make things happen. Now, the new moon and solar eclipse is quite intense. A solar eclipse makes us think, oh, where am I going? We can have a bit of vulnerability. There can be a sudden revelation, but normally an awakening happens further down the line. But they are so important because it's time to go deep within ourselves and examine what it is that makes us feel vulnerable. And the new moon brings us a brand new chapter and a brand new start. And for you, it's all about your joy, your happiness, your bliss, being a lover of life, being a lover with another, if that's your thing, feeling the creativity and flow of the universe driving through your being. What do you feel about happiness and bliss in your life? Are you happy and blissful? If so, it can even then reach another level. You're struggling with your creativity or love or anything that usually or should bring you joy. Well, this eclipse is going to bring a revelation and ultimately a new beginning. So trust in the process. If it gets tough, trust in the process. Luckily, around the 11th, you should start to wake up and your confidence should start to grow as we have the Sun conjunct Mercury Retrograde. Mercury Retrograde isn't just about, delays and not signing documents and all of that jazz. It's also about the past being relevant, past conversations, past experiences. For you, it's almost like you may be examining something in the past and healing it with the renewed confidence you have of today. Because you aren't your past, you're a new being now. We are created anew each day, and our reactions and our feelings can change really suddenly. Now, Mars is entering Leo, and you are feeling like you want balance in your life. And it may be a tricky process, you might need to take some space. But it's also making you feel extremely passionate about any one-to-one relationships. Yes, that could be a romantic partnership, but equally it could be a friendship or a business partnership. And you're like, you know what? We've got to work together. We've got to make things work. Or you'll be like, I'm getting out of here because things are out of balance and they're not working. You have the passion and energy to bring about change when it comes to your intimate relationships. And Mars is making you hot to trot. Now, a lovely little sun trine moon is happening on June the 20th, and it's important because it's the same day as Jupiter goes retrograde. Let's talk about this sun moon trine. That helps us to form inner balance. And for you, you may be able to finally push ahead with a project that is in your heart, that you want to do, that you know will make you happy. And actually, a lot of the messages of this month are, how can you top up your happiness and follow your bliss? So that's going to help you. Jupiter retrograde is quite interesting because Jupiter, planet of good fortune, is always driving us forward and saying, come on, let's go and cross another boundary. Let's kick through our inhibitions and try something new and experience wider things and unusual things and meet interesting people. And when Jupiter goes retrograde, it says, okay, time to go inside ourselves and make changes to bring about all of the wonders to come. And for you, it's about your sense of security and abundance. What inner work do you need to do now so that when the opportunities come, you push through? Interestingly, we also have a fixed grand cross if you include the moon, which I do because I'm not a patriarchal astrologer. Moon is super important. And a fixed grand cross makes us aware of the orchestra that we are, all the bits of ourselves, you know, our vulnerabilities, our strengths, our powers, everything that makes the complex human that you are, and the marvelous and unique soul that you are. Now, if that orchestra is not playing a tune correctly, maybe your horn section is off, maybe one half of the orchestra is singing one tune and the other another, so you can't really hear what you need to do to follow your soul GPS. But this allows you to be the conductor, sometimes it's painful, but see where it's not working, what things that you can transform, and then, you'll be playing a beautiful tune. On top of that, it's slightly easier than usual because we have Venus trine Neptune, which is a very, very spiritual, loving, open, and harmonious aspect. So I don't think it's going to be as intense as some grand crosses are. Then we have on the same day, the sun enters Cancer and the summer solstice. And again, that's in your health and well-being, taking care of the details, changing habits and patterns. And that's followed by a grand water trine, which is pouring love and understanding on your career and work mode, and also your health and well-being. So that is very good. Mercury goes direct on the 22nd, swiftly followed by the sun trining Jupiter. The confidence to make the changes, the confidence to believe in your future. Then we have a full moon, and it's the last one at the end of a journey of moons for you, which is about you trusting your intuition. There should be an amazing synchronicity, a mysterious experience coming your way. And finally, Venus enters Leo. Happy days. It's in your relationship zone. Beautiful. Take care, gorgeous, and I'll speak to you soon. Don't forget to come visit me on Instagram at Michele Knight, Michele with one L, and on Facebook where I do lots of lives, and you may even get a live tarot reading from me individually, Michele Knight Astrologer, and of course my website, michelleknight.com, if you want a reading with one of my fabulous psychics. So much love to you.